Oh, I'm not a big Star Trek fan because I love Star Wars. Said no one ever. No one should be saying that. You can be a fan of both, just like Marvel and DC. Star Trek Beyond is the third installment into the Star Trek trilogy that got kickstarted by J.J. Abrams, who brought it a new, fresh, a new reboot-esque take on the film. That now we're in the third chapter that is not directed by J.J. Abrams. It's produced by him, but it's now by Fast and Furious director Justin Lin, who is coming in to do this third installment. And now we're in the third adventure. Now we're going through this exploration with the gang. Now they have to go up against someone who is just wants to seek some sort of like vengeance, has like this grudge. Honestly, the trailers for these films, they weren't doing it for me. Well, you had the one with like the sabotage and then with the Rihanna. And I'm like, I don't know what the tone with the film is going to be with this. The second trailer was the best. Is the one that seemed the most Star Trek-esque to the movies. And, I thought this one might have been the weakest, especially how we're switching directors. And honestly, like, this movie was freaking incredible. This could possibly be the best of the three. If not, it's up there, with one and two. I don't know. It's just so good. I was overwhelmed with how this film turned out. Just, just a mixture of Justin Lin's adrenaline rush of like the Fast and the Furious action sequence mixed with Simon Pegg's, geeked out nerd script. He has this passion for Star Trek and Star Wars. It was just a perfect blend. And I loved seeing this movie in IMAX. I had a smile throughout most of the whole film. I can't believe what I was watching. I love how, they brought in that family dynamic, chemistry, that Lynn has with the Furious movies with this gang. You feel like they're family. You care for them and you want to see them come out of this on top. And, the characters, they're evolving each chapter, they're just growing up a little bit more, like the two main leads, Kirk and Spock. You can tell everybody around them, it's just, they're getting more well known with each other. And it's just an awesome little group to follow with. And, Simon Pegg, I don't know how much he has of writing in his merits, but he did a good job writing this. It was funny, not to the way where, it was too much. It's just, it had the right, sprinkle of comedy into it. And, it made the film kind of had fun at times. Still had this serious moments. And the balance of it was really good. And we had some new cast members, like Sophia Botella from The Kingsman. She was good too. She gave an emotional performance when she needed it. I felt, her character, the history that she had. She was good in the film. We are followed by Idris Elba, who is the villain. And Idris Elba, come on. Being a villain, that's a match made in heaven, And his villain, I enjoyed watching him, I understood his backstory. I don't think he was, the strongest villain, but he was good being the villain. And, it was good to have, good to have someone for the Star Trek crew, but I just felt like he was kind of like a device. But, when the tough started going, there was danger, you felt it with the crew and you just felt like no one was going to make it out alive. And there was good tension throughout this film. I just loved that, the editing was good too. You can tell they wanted to use as much as they could, take advantage of what they can with the style. And this really had a mixture of, Justin Lin's, touch with J.J. Abrams' feel. And then just like, this was like the adrenaline Star Trek of the three movies. The pacing, went so well. Maybe it just, when, the action's going or something, it was just, it felt a little bit too long just at times, but really the pacing throughout the whole movie is, nonstop. And, we have something to do. And, we go from one place to another. And it was just good the way we were transitioning. There's great throwbacks. Like, there's great little references to the old, Star Trek show and, movies, and people that are fans of those are going to appreciate. And, it's still good that this is still feels like, the trilogy for the other two movies. I feel like this one, a lot of the fans are going to just appreciate more, accept it. And then those that just, became a fan with this 2009 Star Trek movie are gonna love this one too, just like Into Darkness. And you know, it had a little bit for everyone. I'm just amazed with what they could do with, you know, this chapter now in the movie and still continue on. They're going on a hot streak with this franchise, and in my opinion, they did a good job with all three movies. I'm gonna have to give Star Trek Beyond an A-. Let me know, guys, if you guys have seen it, if you guys loved it or hate it. And until next time, guys, laugh, smile, repeat.